my dear students, to SDL Knowledge Hub channel. If you haven't subscribed us, please do subscribe and also share our videos with others for their learning experience. In today's video, we will be discussing regarding the prime entry books. So let's move into today's video. What are prime entry books? Prime entry books are books in which transactions of the business are first recorded according to the order which they occur. After entering in the prime entry books, later they are recorded in the ledger accounts. Prime entry books are also known as journals, day books, and subsidiary books. Now, the importance of recording transactions in the prime entry books can be seen as similar types of transactions can be classified and recorded. Posting to the ledger becomes easy and systematical. The responsibility in preparing each prime entry book can be assigned to different individuals so that it will minimize the risk of errors and frauds. It is easy to maintain ledger because the totals of prime entry books are posted. Therefore, reduce the number of entries. Then finally, minimize the occurrence of accounting errors, and if it does happen, it will be easy to find such errors. Types of prime entry books. Now, transactions are classified and recorded based on their nature and their common characteristics. And accordingly, the transactions which are similar in nature are recorded in the same prime entry book. So, now let's look at the type of transaction and what is the prime entry book that is used to record. Transactions related to receipt and payment of cash are recorded in the cash book. Transactions carried out through the bank account is recorded in the prime entry book of bank account. Then petty cash transactions are recorded in the prime entry book called the petty cash book. Then purchases of trade goods on credit is recorded in the purchaser's journal. Then sale of trade goods on credit is recorded in the sales journal. And finally, all other transactions are recorded in the general journal. Source documents. So using source documents, transactions are recorded in the prime entry books. So what is a source document? When transactions take place, the document prepared by a particular section of the business, including all the details of the transaction, and is authorized by a person in charge. So what kind of details are there in the source document? The name and address of the business, serial number, the date on which the transaction has taken place, then details of the other party that is connected to transaction, then the description of transaction, monetary value of the transaction, and the signature of the officer who is responsible for the transaction. Now let's look for each type of prime entry book, what is the source document. For cash book, the source documents are receipt and payment voucher. For bank account, the source documents are deposit slip, payment voucher, bank statement, check return notification, and the check counter file. For petty cash book, petty cash, payment voucher. For purchase journal, the purchase invoice. For the sales journal, sales invoice. And for the general journal, the journal voucher. Finally, we can look at the use of the source documents. So following uses can be seen for the source document. The source document can be used as an initial document for a transaction. It can be used as a written evidence of a transaction. Then additional information can be obtained by a source document. Then when recording the transaction in the prime entry books, it can be used for that purpose. And finally, the responsibility can be assigned to an officer as it is authorized by an individual. So, hope you got a good understanding about the prime entry books. So, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe and also share our videos and give your valuable comments. So, until such time we meet with a similar video on O-level accounting and business studies, bye for now.